Welcome to Post Game Podcast. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B Foster, and we're going to continue with the off-season vibes with the featured player of the week. We're doing basketball. This is a 2024 NBA prospect, and without further ado, Foster, do your thing, bro.
All right, the next guy we're going to talk about is Isaiah Collier out of USC. He's 19 years old, and he was heavily touted coming out of high school. He was the number one player in Georgia, and he had early expectations to be a top pick in this year's draft. He is 6'5", 210 pounds, and he is a point guard. So pretty good size at the point guard position, pretty solid. And he has some definitely has some star potential, but equally has some concerns that could scare some people off. He's a primary ball handler, and he has comps to Tyreek Evans, Ty Lawson, and Baron Davis. He has a positional strength and handles of a Tyreek Evans. He has the physique and frame of a Baron Davis, and he has the open floor speed of a Ty Lawson. And he's projected to go anywhere from the top 10 to the early 20s. He's shifty, he's powerful off the dribble, and he uses his body to score at the rim at a good clip. And he has an impressive layup package. He puts pressure on the defense in transition and off of ball screens, and he has the potential to be a good playmaker due to his gravity and elusiveness. He has the vision of and set up field to be a primary point guard at the next level. As far as his weakness, he shot 33% from three in small volume. He only shot about 3 threes a game, so he's making about 1 a game. And his 67% from the free throw line raises questions of whether or not he will ever be a respectable outside shooter. He gets little elevation on his jump shots as well. Early on in his NBA career, teams will have a clear game plan to sag off of him and allow him to shoot jumpers, which will limit his ability to get downhill. And he's also shown some tunnel vision and struggles to balance shot hunting along with playmaking. He had a low assist to turnover ratio. He averaged 4 assists per game, but he also averaged 3 turnovers a game. So just barely 1 of 1 as far as assist to turnover ratio. And he's vulnerable to careless passes and just forcing plays overall. Overall, he's definitely a primary ball handler. He does not have the ability to play off of the ball at this point in his career, and he's definitely struggling with decision making and just making the right read. He does have good size, good speed, and utilizes that well. And if he can make better decisions and improve his jump shot, he has the star potential. Because, like I said, he coming out of high school, he was heavily touted, and he had the potential to be a top 5 pick. So, there's a chance that a team might take a chance on him with just the potential that he has with his size and just a ability to dominate in the paint. But there's a chance that people may shy away from him for that exact reason. As far as his fit with the Pistons, we already have plenty of primary ball handlers that struggle to shoot and turn the ball over a lot. So I do not see, any chance that the Pistons do that unless, they plan on moving off of some guards and, hope and banking on his ceiling, but not a great fit alongside Cade Cunningham. And not a great fit alongside Cade Cunningham.
Well, let's look at the positives here. I mean, I don't want to drag. I'm gonna start being a little bit nicer because I don't want everybody to think I'm dragging these athletes. But a 6'5" point guard, that's the ideal point guard size for me. I like the taller 6'4", 6'5" point guards. Uh, he's extremely quick. But the only thing, like you said, as far as the Pistons are concerned, we don't need another 6'5", 6'4", 6'3" guard that's not good from the outside that turns the ball over. We got enough of that on the team. I'm not saying that he'll come into the league doing that, but this is what you're doing with the draft. You're drafting potential. Like these kids are one and dones or they're G League. They're not really battle tested for real. So you're hoping that they get better. Like you're not going to draft anyone that has the the right size, the speed, the low turnover, ratio, and great outside shooting. You're not going to get all that with these young guys. So I'm going to give him a little bit of a break, but this is an intriguing prospect, and it'll be interesting to see where he lands. For more of these, subscribe to Bleachers to Speak. I forget Foster's in the Hood. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speak is on YouTube. Motor City, subscribe to Motor City Metrics. Check us out. And for your audio feed, check us out on any of the podcast streaming platforms, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Just go to those platforms, type in Post Game Podcast, FFSN, search, follow us, download the episodes. Once again, Foster, great job. And the draft is on the way, so pay attention to what Foster's talking about. He might not be talking about someone that goes to the Pistons. He could be talking about somebody going to your team.